Good evening, folks. What's going on? What's up, Mizroy? What's up, Satellite? It's MC, F-Zero Racer. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great. Now I'm listening to one of the greatest songs ever composed for video games. Aww. And just like that, it's over too soon. Good evening, Loader. Hi, good to see you. Tetris display really makes the Game Boy look like one of those old Tiger handhelds. I mean, there was only so much they could do with it, right? I got reset and loaded raw. Yeah, I hope you're all doing good. I'm doing good. I was busy today. Busier than I expected to be on a Saturday where I didn't actually work. But the thing is, now that I'm working a lot, all of the job hunting that I used to do, like, during the week, all that is getting, like, compressed into my days off. So when I'm not working, I'm still working on finding more work. So yeah. Cheers, chat. This is an experiment here, which is to say, I completely screwed up the drink I was trying to make. I was trying to make my poor man's Cosmopolitan. I poured lime vodka, and then I was supposed to put cranberry blend in it. I put lemonade in it instead. What I ended up with basically tastes like flat vodka and Sprite. It's not bad, honestly. It's imminently drinkable. Yeah, I mean, I can deal with that. Good evening, Manic. Good to see you. Thank you for the 105 stream streak. That's a big streak. And we all know, of course, that your streak would be much longer than that had Twitch not eaten it, so. But yes, I'm here. I made it. I hope wherever you are in the world, you are staying warm and dry because it is just piss and rain here in Los Angeles. It's been intense, honestly. This evening has been like the hardest rain of the week, and I was a little anxious. Made poor man's limoncello. Basically, yeah, pretty much. Next time, put ginger beer in and make a Moscow Mule. Good point, Dave. I should do that. That would be a very good call. F-Zero Racer, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Basically the same as a 105, just divided by what? 21? What's up, Bassy? Good to Jesus, thank you for the 235 stream streak. Game Boy is uncursed. I hope. Well, it is tonight, looking at the lineup we got. We got more rain the past 24 hours than we usually do all of December. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I was a little anxious because y'all know sometimes around here the rain kind of interferes with the streaming because our damnable little fuzzy friends, the squirrels, sometimes chew the cables outside. But we seem to be perfectly insulated right now. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but frame upload is clean as a whistle right now. Good evening, Laura Spiso. Good to see you. Warm and dry, if only because it's like 87 degrees Fahrenheit here. Damn. I don't know the last time it was 87 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, it was. I can't complain. I really can't complain. It has been warm here. It has been warm pretty much the entire year, honestly. Like I think even going into this week, it was still like in the mid 70s or something. And then the rain just tanked it. Ball of work, I know it's bizarre. We've got weather here in LA. I always thought there was hot and humid. It's not humid though. It's never humid in LA. It's a nice dry heat. If it's heat at all. Like our temperatures fluctuate between like 65 and 75 for pretty much the entire year. Occasionally it'll poke up into like the 80s. But yeah, it's like 75 and sunny every day in Los Angeles until it isn't. And right now, it very much isn't. It is raining as hard as it is raining its little heart out. Been 75 degrees here in Kansas City. Absolutely gorgeous for November. Thanks, climate change, I guess. Climate change is gonna make all of this really, really weird. I presume it's gonna make things hot here in Los Angeles eventually. And just completely unlivable in other places, so. Weren't even particularly humid when the tropical storm reached us a couple of years ago, yeah. Yeah, it really just never gets humid here. I think the sea air takes care of that. I think it just blows it all inland or something. I love living this close to the ocean. I really, really do. Raining dags and cots. What's up, PM Collector Boy? Poet AliX says it's not so bad in LA. The park is cheap in valet. Whenever it rains here, I always think of that song. I don't even remember the name of it. It was popular on the radio a couple years ago that had the line, like, such and such is as rare as a cold day in LA. And I was like, because it does rain here. Park's cheap. How long ago was that song written? Parking hasn't been cheap here in a very long time. Though, I will say, the beach cities have been pretty nice about their parking. More and more, they just don't even bother with it. Redondo and I think even Hermosa on like holidays and weekends, sometimes they're just like, yeah, we're not collecting parking. Go nuts. This is growing on me. I'm starting to think this wasn't actually a screw up. Yes, this is the Norfair theme. I've never played this one before. I'll link it for y'all. But this is an absolutely ancient 30 best NES soundtracks. Even has some gameplay accompany with it. Excited for the embargo for the 3D to finally lift. Oh yeah, I'm excited to get mine. Though, understand, I probably won't be making use of it immediately when I get it. I don't even have an N64 controller right now. And I want to get an authentic one. When I finally have the analog 3D in my hands, first thing I'm going to do is get an actual N64 controller. And that might take a couple days or a week to arrive. And then I'm going to test it. I'm going to make sure that all the stuff that I want to play is actually working, that I've got all the firmware updated and everything's ready to go. And then, and only then, will I consider starting Ocarina of Time. So, but again, might not be in the mood for it. Might not be the right time for that. I'm thinking things about next week. I've had some wild notions over the past 24 hours about what I might do after we finish Dragon Quest. So we'll see. I'm not gonna mention anything. Not gonna hint at anything. But yeah, I've got some machinations going on my own. So. Speaking of machinations, I guess, I want to get to this. We have 9 Game Boy games to get through tonight, and I want to do them all. I want to get through everything tonight. Good evening, 2-Hit. Been raining good here. Yeah, it is pouring down here in Torrance. We've had some of the most intense rain I've seen in a long time tonight. But fortunately, we're all in here and cozy. I'm wearing my Kirbygan. It's not a cardigan. It's a Kirbygan. If I can remember what side he's on. Where is he? Yep, there he is. Been tempted to pick up an 8-bit dough and 64 mod kit? What is that exactly? Like controller deal? Like a mod for an 8-bit dough controller to work with an N64 or something? But yeah. Let me give you the schedule reminder, and then let's get to it. I'm particularly excited about this first thing we're going to be playing tonight, so I really, really, really want to get in. Tonight, of course, is Game Boy Request Night. This is the end of it. One way or another, we're finishing our Game Boy Request tonight. If I don't get to everything tonight, I apologize. But, yeah. Tomorrow night is nothing. I don't stream on Sundays. Doesn't happen. Never happens. Monday we'll be finishing Dragon Quest. I'm confident in my abilities to finish that game on that particular night. Tuesday and Wednesday, who can say, really? I haven't decided on anything, but like I said, I've got some wild notions right now of things that I might start up, assuming, of course, my mood is appropriate for them. Next Thursday, we should be starting the next issue of Nintendo Power, which is the last issue of Nintendo Power for 1995, December. So we'll get into that and presumably continue it next Saturday. And then next Friday, I don't know. It's too far in the future to even decide. I'm still preoccupied with what I'm going to be doing after we finish Dragon Quest, so maybe you'll find out when I do. Solderless mod kit that makes N64 controllers wireless and puts a new stick. Oh, cool. Oh, that sounds really neat. Proper God-fearing streamer who doesn't stream Sundays. Yes, we must hold the Sabbath holy. No, no good gaming work to be done on Sundays. So, N64 non-sandpaper edition. So. Honestly, kind of excited to get back into N64 stuff. I'm looking forward to this. Now that our long national nightmare is over, now that I'm finally getting my analog 3D, it's starting to feel real, and that's getting exciting. So yeah. Let me take a little peek-see at this. Good evening around the board. Good to see you. Oh, that is cool. That's really neat. How about that? Those 8-bit dough guys. Saba. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. Like I said, we got 9 games to get through tonight. None of them are strategy RPGs, thank Christ. We talked about this on Thursday. I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was here for Thursday. But yeah, we went through 8 games on Thursday, and 6 of them were RPGs or RPG adjacent. That was a bit much. So, I am considering in the future adding some kind of quota system to requests where I'm only going to do like 1 or 2 RPGs for request nights, and if multiple ones get requested, I'll select the ones we do randomly. But I will keep you appraised of that. I don't know when our next request night's going to be, because I got plans. We're gonna be doing the power hours, and I got plans and stuff. So. But yeah, I definitely want to avoid that in the future. Analog 3D is meant to emulate an N64, and that's it. It is not multiple consoles. No, it is the N64. N64 emulation is apparently particularly tricky for some reason. You know, we've had homebrew and boutique systems for like the NES, the SNES, the Game Boy, all kinds of mashups and systems. But like the N64, there really haven't been... I don't think there have been any like retail third-party N64 solution, you know, outside of like mod chips and HD conversions for existing consoles. So, yeah. It's like as good as 64 consoles. So, yeah, the Analog 3D is kind of a big deal because of that. So, and I'm pretty excited to be on board with this. You know, analog stuff is not perfect. They have their issues. They take forever to come out. Like I said, I pre-ordered this thing over a year ago. I pre-ordered it in October of 2024. And I'm just now hopefully going to get it. But yeah. All right, chat. Let's do this. We've got something to do, and it is video game. And we are starting tonight. We are starting tonight Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, but not the way you know it. Also, that's really goddamn loud. Shit, sorry. Turn that down on my end, too. There we go, much better. Alternate joke that I had to go through 64 different tariffs to ship thing. Alright, we're doing a Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Randomizer. Let's get started. Bubsy the Vampire Slayer. Alright, I'm not gonna go through the opening. The year is 2035 in Japan. Soma Cruz is visiting his friend Mina's shrine. And then there's an eclipse and they get sucked into a castle. With a bunch of weirdos. So, let's see where we're starting out with. I have a oh, sweet! I'm starting with a waiter skeleton. I love it. And a claymore and an army jacket. That's pretty great. No items. I have the backdash. Various Castlevania randomizers are extremely good. They are, aren't they? Characters aren't hot in this version. Oh, geez. Oh my god. It's wicked secret than minutes. I don't know if I can handle all these wicked excursions. Curry. Suck curry. Warning, curry stank. Yeah. Tasty meats. Huh. Damn, okay. Got a Triton soul out of them? Okay, cool. Flying armor. Randomizer also randomizes enemy stats. See Arbolt or whatever. Oh, okay. So all that mess actually means something. So Durga has lowered attack then. Okay. Fair enough. You're weak to Vals. Iron blade? Really? Oh, damn. Nice. Giant ghost. Oh, it's strong. But not strong enough. I'm sorry, did they replace like all the zombies with giant ghosts? Dead warrior. Okay. I'm not sure I've ever used the dead warrior soul. More shuffler than randomizer. I mean, what's the distinction to you? Booer! Booer this man. Should be a save point. Maybe not. Got a Minotaur soul from a harpy. Randomizer randomize enemies per enemy. Shufflers randomized per enemy type. Yeah. Okay, that was really funny. Haha. Black belt. Jesus Christ. It's not like map randomizers actually shuffle the tiles or entire room formations. That's a lot of skeletons. I don't think he wants the curry. Chad, I don't think he's interested in the curry. Oh. Is there a soul in here? Ha! Pretty funny. Was that zombie Link? No, that was a zombie soldier. I know, green, yeah. Green motif, but yeah, that was a Zamboni soldier. Zambonis and skeletons. Link at his famous sword combat knife. But where is Zombie Shakespeare? Well, Yorick should be in this game somewhere. If I remember correctly. Distinction for swaps things around with total amounts stay the same versus anything can be anything. I don't know. One of the reasons I was asking is I'm not really familiar with, like, greater randomizer nomenclature. Curry, curry everywhere, but not a bite to eat. Wow. Holding out for delicious Walker. Whoa! The evil Bircher. And their Une soul. Evil what? Evil Butcher. What'd you think I said? I don't know, maybe you shouldn't answer that. Oh yeah, for delicious Tim Curry. No, don't. Oh, crap. Splort. I thought you said Bursar. Ah. Oh. It's this guy. Fuck this guy. I have a question, chat. I have to assume there is, but is there a Castlevania randomizer that mixes stuff up from different games? Oh, I'm sure you have an answer. That's a really awkward place for disc armor. Also, that was a chunky disc armor. Ah, it's this fucking thing. Okay, this seems kind of bad. So apparently man-eaters... Huh, that's interesting. If multiple man-eaters spawn on one screen, only one of them will actually sprout eyes. That's kind of messed up. Not that you're aware of. Unified DS Vania randomizer for all their games doesn't combine content that I'm aware of. Too difficult even with how similar the games are. Gotcha. Okay. Those are the things that combo randomizers for... Okay. I mean, you gotta admit, that'd be really cool. But I also understand the immense difficulty in doing something like that. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, Christ. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Delicious cream puff. Eat the delicious cream puff. Or actually... I want to get through this without using a tasty meat. Tasty meat is highly valuable. Is that right? I know it wasn't that long ago that I played Aria. I don't remember those areas being connected. Porting new sprites, also having designed those sprites, probably a little more complicated logic than just swapping X for Y. Yeah. Huh, okay. Floating Garden's always been confusing to me. I've always had trouble remembering how it's all connected. You ran the randomizer, it also randomized the map. So I don't know dick about the actual randomizer itself. I was told to use the Copper Soul preset, and I didn't bother to look and see what that did. That randomized the map too. Suspected randomized exits. Nope. I was hoping to run across the save room up here, but that might have been asking too much. Ah, randomize the exits between zones. Okay, that explains it. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, well, you know what? Now that we've had a good, healthy look at this thing, I think we should probably move on. Because we do have 9 games to get through tonight, so. But yeah. That's your Aria of Sorrow randomizer, chat. Oops. Yeah. All right. Next up. We have Homebrew. Randomized map keeps things fresh, and I'm a fan of being kept on your toes. I mean, I prefer that. I prefer I prefer randomizers to randomize more things rather than less things. I was just confused because that area always confuses me to begin with. And I couldn't actually remember how it's supposed to work. Okay, so my understanding of this is a homebrew game that it's like Pokemon but with Mario characters. And that's pretty much all I know about it. Not being a big Pokemon guy, I'm kind of curious how much I'll get out of this. Yes. Whatever. Ah, finally, a connection. Nice to meet you. I'm Professor Elvin Gad, but you can just call me E-Gad if you're of shortening mind. It's actually a good ROM hack, which is not that common. Now then, young fella, let me tell you about the world of the Mushroom Kingdom. Here's a denizen of the Mushroom Kingdom. As a creature of the Mushroom Kingdom, you'll see many of these throughout your adventure. While they're usually the hostile sort, you'll be getting very familiar with them. Why is that? No, you'll be finding out shortly. Don't worry about that. Now then, allow me to introduce some fine young lads. These two are called Mario and Luigi. They're the unlikely plumber heroes of the Mushroom Kingdom. You'll be experiencing this journey through the eyes of Mario. But what's your name? Yes, you, the one reading this. Oh, me? You know. That's Bubsy? Of course it is. So you're Bubsy, eh? Well, met then, Bubsy. Busby. Alrighty, are you ready? It's time to venture out into the Mushroom Kingdom. Make sure to come see me in Toad Town. Well, this definitely seems familiar. Copy of Super Mario Bros. 3 in the NES. Okay, so this is a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green, but with Mario characters. Luigi's keys to happiness always have a goal to work towards. Remember the sad times as much as the good times. Tell everyone you love them. Aww, Luigi. Good morning, Mario. Did you sleep well? Still a little groggy? Why don't you grab a mushroom from the fridge to get the day started? Alright, I'm sorry. Suspension of disbelief destroyed. Nobody has their fridge freestanding in the middle of the goddamn kitchen. I'm sorry. It just doesn't happen. Mail call! I'll get it. Yeah, that's psychopath behavior. The letter from Princess Peach. How about I read it to you, okay? Dear Mario and Luigi, I am hosting a worldwide party with help from Professor Egad and friends from other kingdoms. It should be a fun time with a prize in the end. He will be over shortly to explain more. Have fun. Signed, the Princess. Where's my cake? Sounds super exciting, bro. Let's meet the professor. Luigi has become your partner. Okay, cool. Let's go, Weege. Mario's pad, nice. I like this. This looks cool. I imagine Luigi's doing that voice for Peach. Of course he is. He's the considerate sort. Alright, bro, let's get going. Once we get through here, we'll be in Toad Town. It should take no time at all. Wait! Professor Egad, we were just on our way to Toad Town to see you. What's up with the letter the princess sent us? Patience, my friend. I'm a bit out of breath from running here. Whew, okay. I was going to wait for you to arrive in Toad Town before I explained, but then I remembered this path was here. I can't have you two stomping on Koopas and Goombas and the such who are participating in the game. Now then, today, by request of the princess, I'll be introducing you two to the Cap Challenge. It's a game that has you build a party of allies or captures to battle each other. Like baseball. Yes, Luigi. Just like baseball. Let's go ahead and get you and your brothers started. Find me as a piranha plant, bomb, and a blooper. Species such as these are an integral part of the event the princess is putting on. I can only give her a brief rundown here, but the princess will be explaining more at her castle. Why should we play, Professor? If not because it'll be lots of fun, but because the winner will be granted a wish. Did you hear that, Mario? A wish! What do the piranha plant and others have to do with this, Professor? Numberless Dread, thank you so much for subscribing for 61 months. Damn. Very much appreciated. I'm glad you asked, Luigi. Contestants will be splitting themselves into two categories, those who command and those who move. You'll be competing in battles of strategy, utilizing your captures attacks called moves. Here, the best way to learn is just jump right into it. Go ahead, pick whichever one you like. You will go ahead and choose first, bro. I don't mind. Alright, chat. What's your chosen starter here? Piranha Plant, Babomb, Blooper. Blooper, Bomb, Bloop, Plant, Bomb, Plant, Bloopa. I already picked mine. Plant or Bloop. Take the Professor. Squirtle Supremacy. I love the bombs. Ah, the fire type bomb. Grass type Piranha Plant. Water type Blooper. That makes sense. That makes sense. Does I give a nickname Bomb? We want to call her Bomb. Robert That's great. Alright, Luigi, your turn. I'll choose this one. Let's get along, bitey. So what does Luigi pick if you pick the Piranha Plant? Interesting. Alright then, go ahead and stand in front of each other. Now begin! Capturing Luigi would like to bet. Oh, look at Luigi, he's so cute. Capturing Luigi sent out Bitey. Go, Robert Omb. Okay, Bitey, let's work together. Tackle, charge, and self-destruct. I don't think we want to self-destruct. Bitey, pound. Tackle. Charge. Special defense rose. Ow. Fine whip. Ow. It's not very effective. Robert Arms Aura and Berry restored health. What? Like Garyoki always picks the monster weak to whatever you chose. Ah, okay. Bro, you're really good at this. Yeah, thanks. Oh god, I think I'm gonna lose. Ha! Mario lost against Caplet. Mario loses. Mario's a loser. You did amazing, Mighty. What an excellent battle. Now then, in order for someone to be a part of your party, They need to wear a specially designed cap I've created. Remember, as you chose, Aria have them, but you're going to need some more in the future. Oh yeah, they need an analog to Pokeballs. Yeah, they're in this care package. I got the caps. Caps will also shrink down your captures so they may travel alongside you more easily. Inside the care package is also my patent-pending Tattle Decks. We're an elite group of researchers and scientists who compiled every capture's strength as well as a quippy excerpt about them. Now that I suggest you two start heading for the castle as soon as you can. Oh, bro, I'm gonna head off to Toad Town. Maybe I'll see you along the way. Meow. Exclamation point block. Uh-oh. It's a Koopa Troopa. Go, Robert Omb. Get his ass. Tail whip. Lowered defense. So since I already have caps, I don't know what that means. Turn issue Gad Science Recruitment Cap. Use it. Use Plumber Cap. I caught a Koopa Troopa! Hi Arcane! We're playing Super Mariomon. It's a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, but with Mario stuff. KPT's data was added to the Tattle Decks. Turtle is beyond loyal to the king. The bottom of his shell is made of low friction material that allows it to slide across the ground. Clever, I like that. Yes, what do we name him? Hey guys, Koopa here, smash that like and subscribe. Streamer bro. We'll do stream bro. Hooray! And huzzah. Uh-oh. Twirlip? The fuck out there, Robert Omb. Leafage. Not very effective. Give us opinions about video games. Okay. Blowdry wants a vote on this. So it goes. Alright, vote is open. You want a democratic playthrough of this or no? You can do it, Robert! Oh, he tackled too hard. I was gonna capture him. Robert learned Ember. Oh, that's neat. That's pretty cool. World 1-1, the first level. Luigi! Hey, bro, you have your hammer on you if you do. Oh, cool. Break cracked bricks like these. Oh, then now that I've done my brotherly duty, I'm heading on to Toad Town. Don't forget to use your hammer on question mark blocks as well. What's my hammer button? Oh, there it is. Oh, a chef cap. Wait a minute. And Rooper. Let's try Ember. Holy, it's super effective. Robert Om gained 10 experience points. Good. There we go. Oh, there's a pipe over there. How interesting. One was rather small, don't you think? At least things are peaceful. Whoosh. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that again. Whoops. One mushroom. Out here collecting flowers, sell back at Toad Town's market. Yawn. Going this entrance is so relaxing. Thanks to you, of course, Mario. No one ever caused trouble given your home is right past 1-1. The music is quite nice. Toad Town North. Mario's pad south. Oh, Toad Town, Mario, looking for the professor. He went on ahead to Princess Peach's castle already. If you head east from here, and you should eventually reach the castle. Shaman has wares for the right people. You're not someone who can handle my wares. Come back when you have 1 power star. Listen to me, dear. We still have a long ways to go today. Oh, Mario, talk some sense to this girl, will you? She has no respect for elders. Can't open up shop until she helps me gather ingredients. Mario, please help me. I'm gonna try the cap challenge as well, but my grandfather won't let me. Mario needs her some berries. Oh my god, look at all these. 10 HP, heals poisoning, heals burns, defrost captures, heals paralysis. Oh my lord. I'm overwhelmed by berries. It said he gets more berries with each power star. Wahoo! Did I do that right? This is the cap center. It's a Shy Guy! 150 different captures are recorded in your Tattle decks. I've also heard rumors of a crazy powerful capture that's number 151. Sorry, but the second floor is currently unavailable. Come back later. Whoa, friendly, not all Koopas and Goombas are playing in the game, so don't hesitate to talk to us. Alright, keep yourself safe. It's dangerous out there. The capture center. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you for waiting. Restore to captures with full health. To see you again. Not playing with level caps enabled. Content creator mode? No, I don't think so. Not here creating content, chat. Alright, I'm gonna kind of scoot ahead to the castle, I think. You know about quests. You should always be keeping an eye out for trouble, says the Mushroom Kingdom. Make sure you help out anyone if you see them. Okay. The other toads, you can try this new game the princess came up with. Make sure you give it all you got. Okay, well, I thought I'd be able to get to the castle pretty easily, but it looks like not. Mario's a battle! Fucking Ken, man. It's a Goombas. Get his ass, Robert Omb. Got him. Yay! Fuck you, Toad Can. So that's a cat battle. Mario got 48 Peach bucks for winning? I don't know. So what's this anyway? Also, y'all get in your votes, cause I'm about done with this. We're about ready to move on to the next game. It's super effective. It's hardened. Castle is very close. You want to see it? It's not this, is it? Warp castles. We're not responsible for confused patrons. Not where I meant to end up. Peach's castle that away. It's Shigeru. Oh god, it's a fuzzy. Not the fuzzies that I know, though. Shigeru's about to use Monty Mole. Oh, this is a multi-capture one. Touching didn't get dizzy. I mean, that's because it was a Mario World fuzzy and not a Yoshi's Island fuzzy. Mud slap. It's super. Oh no. Boosh. Beep, 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 beep. How'd you do that? I'm waiting for you. This pipe will lead you straight to Peach's castle. Pew, pew, pew. Na na na. Na. Na 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 na. Yoshi! Hey Mario, you can't ride a Yoshi unless you have a Yoshi whistle. Summon one. Last I heard, someone in Toad Town was giving them away. Sorry, I just wanted to see the castle. Welcome, Mario. I hope the trip from your house wasn't too long. Where's Luigi? I thought he'd be with you. There's Luigi. Waluigi. Right on time. Blue 2 built a team. Here's Bitey, Chuck, and Private. We're gonna win the cap challenge. What it is exactly? Challenge you to the smartest, wisest, and kindest leader in all the world. 8 people from across the kingdoms hold special power stars. First person to collect all 8 will be granted a wish. It's a race. Guards have put together a special test so you can both understand the little complexities of this game. Beat them all and I'll reward you both with your first power star. Okay, we'll go ahead and stop here. Alright. And let's see. Alright. We'll stop here. I will call the vote. And it looks like it is 5-4-6 again. So we won't be continuing with this one. But it was a close one. Honestly, probably for the best. I don't know if it's the best idea to queue up a playthrough of a Pokemon game and then a ROM hack of that exact same Pokemon game. I don't know if that's the best way to build a schedule like that, but yeah, don't need to worry about that. All right, next up, tonight shall be. I think we played this one before. I seem to recall doing this before. All right. Play some Hamtaro, chat. Yeah, I'm already on the hook for Leaf Green. Yeah. That's his girlfriend, I think. It's been a hot minute since I last watched Hamtaro. Fuck yes, Ham time. Bijou. Okay. This is fine. I'm not, I can't fuck around with something like that. My bad, we've done this. No. If we've done this before, we did it like 4 years ago or something. It's been a really, really long time. Don't do it! Oh no! Oh no! Who's this dickhead? Instant heart attack. Ah! Oh, that's terrifying. Actually, I don't think we played this one before. I think we played it. Are there 2 GBA Hamtaro games? Because if there are, I think we played the other one. Hey, Hamtaro, I need you to do me a favor. This is the second one? Okay. Yeah, so we haven't played this one. We played the first one then. Good call. Good call. Hamtaro was wrong. You look awful. Oh? You had a bad dream? You're chased by a hamster wearing a devil costume? That sure sounds weird. Do you think trailer Super Mario Galaxy, where Mario's a bit of a jerk to Bowser painting, is making a reference to... Oh, you were scared? Sorry. It was actually a dream about the future. Only kidding. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I've got a favor to ask, but let's talk downstairs. Jesus, fine, boss. Look at it run! Oh my god! What's up, Dragnell? As our is complex and brutal society, one must carefully navigate it. Oh god! Oh Jesus! Oh, my life sucks. Oh no! You fucked up your ham dictionary. Oh no! It's soaking wet. Most of your ham chats are gone. Bummer. Oh well, what happens happens. You need to learn from your mistakes. About that favor, I need you to find Bijou for me. But first, we should go over some ham chats. Come on now, follow me. Let's start with Hamha. Hamha. Kid, I had 2 hamsters that are supposed to both be female, and then I had 13 hamsters. Whoops! I had somewhat less than 13 hamsters, and Dad had to be put in isolation. Yikes! A female hamster I named Bubba and Grapes. Cool. I had a dwarf hamster when I was a kid that I named Sparky. She was cute, but she only lasted like a year and a half. Thank you. Good, you might find some surprise with a tack cue here or there. Okay, next. Hif hif. Oh, it's got 10 sunflower seeds. Teddy bear hamster, also the most spiteful creature ever. My hamster was really sweet as long as you didn't wake her up. If you woke her up, she would bite the shit out of you. She was a vicious, vicious biter when she was in a bad mood. But she was only in a bad mood if you woke her up. That's right. Smell them, make sure they're safe, then pick them up. Okay, next. Ding ding. Understandable, really. Y'all probably need guinea pigs instead. Hamsters are way too hardcore. If Hamtaro has taught us anything, yes. It's how hardcore hamsters are. Hamsters treat their cheek patches like they're packing for a long vacation. Hamtaro got a love meter? I don't know what to do with that. Don't tell on yourself, boss. Whenever you see spots like this, dig dig. That's it for the basic ham chats. They're also pretty good at climbing on each other to escape. I'll never forget. I came home from school or some activity one day, and my dad was just like laughing his ass off. And okay, so we always had a house cat, right? And so when I got the hamster, I had to keep her in my room and I had to keep the door closed because obviously the cat will want to get in there and, you know. And one day while I was out, I guess I left my door open or something. And my dad came in and found the cat. So the hamster cage was like a clear plastic cage. There were no bars. It was like a clear plastic aquarium. And it was a big rectangle and it had like a running wheel attached to the side. So the cage was on a bookshelf up against the wall. And when my dad came in, the cat was on my bed, pushing his head in between the wall and the cage, trying to push it off the bookshelf. And my hamster was in the wheel, running as hard as she could away from the cat head behind her. And I wish so much that I could have seen that. It's like, why am I not going anywhere? Oh God. That was the only time that ever happened, though. Cat never got her. So she lived a nice, long, I guess, life. As for ham chats, the key to getting what you want. There are many more ham chats, but that's it. I've touched all I can, so go get Bijou. What? Me? Truthfully, Clubhouse is not finished, so I should stay put. Plus, I want you to learn ham chat. Sorry, but I need you to do it for me. Thanks, Hamtaro. I guess we're going to Sunny Peak. Castle is genocide machines there. Oh, of course I don't blame the hamster. I just think it's absolutely hilarious that she was in that wheel trying her damnedest to get away. Boss has a crush on Bijou in the show. Eek! Oh no. Hip hip. Hi, Ma. I have a new one, Sticky. Eek! Double and hamster reacting to blind panic, yeah. Don't remember any other characters of possibly a Smurfette situation. Blushy! Blushy means embarrass. You learned blushy. Hiya, I'm so embarrassed. or rather, yeah. Come on. Oh, she can't hear us. Okay. So I guess we gotta go around. Yeah? Come on. We don't have time to be trading hem-haws. We're trying to think of a way to get all the seeds at once from that sunflower. There's got to be a way. Exactly. Doing attack you over and over is something for lesser hamsters, you know? Right? Oh, wow, it runs off into the distance. That's pretty cool. Come on. Oh no, listen to this, my Pepper, she's really mad. We were talking away when she got angry and just took off. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm so blue. I learned the ham word for depression. I'm so blue. Oh God, why did I do that? The third GBA game is a different developer and only released in Japan and Europe. That was more minigames, so I thought it might be annoying. Hamster is heard from far away. Hey-hoo! Hey-hoo! Over here! Here! Thanks for noticing. I'm the one who is yelling, hey-hoo! So I've learned 13 out of 86 ham chats. My God. Hey, you mountain. This was great. What a view. See ya. Sticky. Fluent ham chat before you know it. That was a forg. Hey, stop! You! Do you have any idea what you're doing? No. The handkerchief, the one you happen to be to go. On right now, it's mine. Ride? Ham chef for corporate restructuring. Hello? How long are you gonna stand there? Wow. Fuck off. What's ham for fuck off? Dig. Oh, hello. Gotta find the hamster who loves the bad words. Duolingo found his way in the power hours. Well, the boutique ham, come in. You can still buy 30 more things. Antlers. Corsage, bouquet, kerchief. Is that a kerchief or a thong? So I guess these are decorative custom item thingy things. Let's get cute. Do a green kerchief. Yippee! I want to customize myself. Saw socks at the dollar store in the design of an Oyaji wearing a swan thong. So all the game says bowing your Duolingo gods. He's having a heartbreak. We don't know what exactly is going on, but yeah, like, yeah. Seems like somebody's going around breaking up hamsters and we gotta fix everything. Stop! You again? You're just completely unaware of what you're doing? You! That's my newspaper you happen to go on right now. Give it to me now! Be more careful, sheesh! That particular hamster's a little dick. More seeds. Okay, I think we get the idea here. It's adorable hamsters doing adorable hamster things. It's good stuff. What's up, our Dominic? Now you can totally stop worrying about this pointless number. Thank you for the 100 stream streak, dude. That is a lot. I appreciate it. Okay. Next up, we are jumping back to Game Boy Color for this next one. You need to find a closet to dress up. Strange Hamtaro is closed in the photo studio. Aha, okay. Somebody, not gonna name names. Somebody is getting a little ahead of us in Zeldas. Somebody's skipping ahead. I always want to play these games. I always wanted to play Oracle Seasons, Oracle Ages, and I never did. I thought it was Groot running at the screen. The Adventure of Link, now some animation! Started one a while back, I haven't played much of either. I mean, at this point, I'm really curious what a Capcom helmed Zelda is like, you know? What a strange thing to have happened. Name. Lonk. Let's see what that is. Oh my god! I've been falling for 20 minutes! Accept our quest, hero. But thou must. Imagine the James Bond intro was like that. What in the hell? Spool Swamp, Eyeglass Lake, Horon Village. Holy shit. You're awake! Please relax, join our jovial troupe of performers for a bit. Oh, your eyes have opened. Are you alright? I'm Impa, the troupe's cook, and you are? Lonk, I see. Din, the dancing girl, found you collapsed in the woods. She's cared for you through your nightmares. Din is a popular dancer. Just seeing her dance raises one's spirits. Din has been caring for you since she found you. She's strong-willed but very kind-hearted. Din always looks so lovely, but she seems smitten with you. I'm jealous. Fire! You've awakened! Good, I was worried while you slept. You're Lonk, right? How do you do, Lonk? I'm Din. I saw a red flash in the woods, and when I went to see what it was, you were lying there. Mystery surrounds you, Lonk. I'm just glad you're better. Come, won't you dance with me? Won't we? Don't be shy, dancing will be fun. Din has adopted over 40 random boys in the woods. Didn't even say anything when you crapped yourself in your passed out state. That's fun, you're a good dancer. It's been some time since I had such fun. Hey! Your left hand, it has a triangle on it. That is a sacred mark in Hyrule. If it's the true symbol, then you are a hero with a special fate, Lonk. A special fate. Lonk, I love you. Need you. Now they can let us dance. Whee! Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell? Yeah, I've found you, Din, Oracle of Seasons. You hid yourself well, but you cannot escape Onox, General of Darkness. We're doing what now? Get out of my way, boy. Lonk! That's creepy. What do you plan to do with me? As you know, if I imprison the Oracle of Seasons and bury the temple that houses the season's spirits, the seasons of Holodrum will be cast into chaos. The bountiful gifts of nature will rot and all living things perish. That is the world of darkness that I long for. No, Onox, no. Gwahaha. Oh god, he's got crystals too. Yeah. Onox is definitely worse than the two villains in this duology, but damn, he looks cool. Sealing maidens in crystal seems to be this series version of freezing people in carbonite. Like, the longer it goes on, the more common it becomes. Down, Temple of Seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter, fall into chaos. Man, you can just order an entire temple complex to sync and it listens. Wahaha. Well, it seems like this motherfucker already won. Lonk, are you alright? Actually, I'm the nurse of Hyrule's Princess Zelda, and Din's no dancer either. She is actually the Oracle of Seasons, who wields control over the forces of nature. Zelda has mystical powers that told of a curtain of shadow drawing around Din. I was instructed to take her to Hyrule in secret. Zelda gave me this quest, but ow, I've been wounded and I won't be able to travel for some time. Lonk, I know not why you were lying in the woods, but you and Din were fated to meet. If the triangle on your left hand is real, then you may be the hero who will save the world. Please use your power to aid Din. Take my message to the Maku Tree in Horon Village. The Maku Tree is the guardian of all Holodrum. Surely he can help. Ah, this music. A classic. This is Horon Village. I've never seen you before. The Maku Tree, head east. Okay. This is the mayor's home. The mayor's fascinated with gacha nuts. Now, the place, planter, and planter's deeds affects what the nut produces. Mayor found a good place recently, so he's quite happy. I rule, Mayor of Horon Village. Do you have any gacha seeds? You plant one in soft earth, it will grow into a tree that bears nuts. So there's nuts to find all sorts of things. It's so fun I can't help myself. Some soft earth just outside. Plant it there. You don't know about gacha seeds? You're missing out. Got my prized gacha seed to welcome you to town. Do 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 do. So soft earth just outside. Plant it there. Okay. Great value Deku tree in Gordon Village. Plant. Got shot. Gacha trees infect your brain like that fungus. Show courage to gain passage. I don't have any courage. In the West Power town are the know-it-all birds. See them if you have a question. You know the Hero's Cave near the western coast. The Hero's Sword is said to be hidden there, but no one's ever found it. I want it. We're not open, come back later. I'm sorry, sir. You can't enter here without a member's card. Are you curious? What's back there is a secret. Where's the Zelda game where the main protagonist is in a hero bravery and just a weird, just had a weird mark on his hand that people assume is the crest of courage? Seasons are a mess. Winter goes straight into summer. What's going on? This flower is cool, and spring shoots you into the air. Goes from hot to cold in a flash. The seasons are in utter chaos. What will it do to this year's harvest? This is the house of the wise know-it-all birds. Holy shit. Learn about the subscreens? No. About saving? No. So they really, so Capcom really just took all the assets from Link's Awakening and just remixed them into 2 new games, huh? Kinda crazy you realize this came out almost a decade after Link's Awakening. It is, yeah. Honestly, pretty surprising. Yeah, same map. I mean, not literally the same map, but same dimensions and layout and whatnot. Come see me whenever your quest has made you weary. They're good games. Yeah, I've always wanted to play them. I've always been very curious about them. And, you know, just never had the chance. Are they... So they're Game Boy Color games. Do they work on... Do they still work in original Game Boys? Recall having Oracle Season at some point, definitely never finished, but no idea what happened to it. I solved the puzzle. Yeah, Ocarina, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, same assets, all new story. A small key used to open a locked door blocking this in this dungeon. Yeah, no, it's not a bad thing at all, certainly. Gotta sleep. Alright, Zem, have a good one. Thanks for coming out. This one's GBC only, okay. Yeah. Bravery, don't fail me now. I got an S word. A wooden S word. Truly the sign of courage. Hold A or B to power it up, then release it for a spin attack. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the sword. Oh, man. Combat in Link's Awakening is so satisfying. $30. That's nice. Things are gonna sick with all these temperature swings. It's pretty messed up, isn't it? Look, I just want to see the tree, okay? Let me see your damn tree. Show me the tree. Aha! Tree. Ooh! Wow, who's that? Did you wake me? Who are you? What? Din was taken while I slept? There's no sign of the Temple of Seasons? This is awful! Guarding the Oracle is my duty. Alas, how I've withered. What's to be done, Lonk? With the seasons in chaos, the land is robbed of the very essence of nature. Straining all of my might, can you save Din in my stead? Is all this Maku tree has ever asked. I sense evil on the northern peak, where the Temple of Seasons rested. Onox has cast a shadow on the northern peak. I think you'll find him there. You'll need the 8 essences of nature that lie sleeping in Holodrum. Gathering all 8 is the only option. The essences possess the sacred power of nature, with which you can break the shadow barrier and save Din. Shall I repeat? Jesus Christ, no. I give you this key. Go to the giant root near the lake up north. First essence should be there, but I expect some resistance. Be careful. Oh, sleepy. Okay, so seems like very similar structure to Link's Awakening. Though I'm guessing there's some kind of gimmick with the seasons here. All this Hero's Cavern Trials had a wooden sword. You could have found a good stick to the same effect. I'm not getting this convoluted plot. Alright, anyway, chat. I'm gonna move on. It's Zelda. It's a Zelda game. And quite a familiar one of that. Alright, next. Oops. Let me do that. Batman! let's play some classic Game Boy Batsman. Eventually. Maybe. It's Batman! I'm Batman! I've just heard that Jack has sneaked into the Axis chemical factory. Police Commissioner Gordon, okay, got it. Look at itty bitty Batsman! And his gun. Are so nice, it makes how much this game sucks so much worse. Actually, this one's pretty decent. We played this a long time ago, and I actually rather enjoyed it. Batman just gunning down the goons and the weird cross-level weapons. Batman's greatest nemesis, Jack. Weird cartoon Batman from the Batman Spider-Man cartoons. Wait, when does Batman use a gun? He actually did, yeah. Two hit is right. During one of DC's many, like, crossover crises, Batman shot Darkseid to death. In a manner of speaking. Final Crisis was really weird. It was Grant Morrison, so of course it was really weird. Batman had gun in the earliest comics, now strictly anti-gun against killing. Dude, old, like... What? Golden Age Batman? Like, way back in the day? Was fucking nuts, man. Was it final? Of course it fucking wasn't. Not even remotely. DC just can't stop themselves from doing some, like, massive universe redefining crisis, like, every year or two. Batman used to use guns originally, and I forget which point they introduced the whole anti-gun thing. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know when exactly that started, but yeah, old school Batman was, like, basically a psychopath. There's a pretty famous Batman comic, I guess, where, like, he's flying around in the bat plane, and like strafing dudes with his machine gun, and then the last guy, he, like, lassos him by the neck and, like, hangs him from his plane until he dies. And he's like, well, that's what you get. Crime doesn't pay, motherfucker. The non-lethal hanging. Now, see, it's okay. It was during Batman's murder phase. So it went back to psychotic Batman with Absolute. God, I almost did exactly the same thing I did last time. It's like how Kiryu's never killed anyone. Exactly. I think I accidentally powered my weapon down. Aw, nuts. Every superhero has one of those. Some even have more than one murder phase. Actually, pretty fun little game. It is, actually. It is. This is a perfectly decent Batman game. I mean, it's really, like, it's a perfectly decent generic platformer that just happens to be Batman themed. But the many destructible blocks and power-ups in it do a lot to up the charm. This was a launch title? It was close at least. I'm sure it was very close to launch. Whoa. Batman's shooting power balls. That was screen clear, apparently. Turns out just being like, here's how you make a solid game with this new system, and then nobody listened. That is kind of funny, isn't it? Like, so many developers had trouble making, like, decently fun and proportioned platformers on the Game Boy when, like, Sunsoft and Konami were doing fine, like, right out the gate with Batman and Turtles. Japanese Batman is a magical anti-crime gun. Those guys are just being teleported to jail. Nobody's exploding. That's just silly. Also, like, outside of the people, I don't know what any of these enemies are supposed to be. They're just, like, robots. Big, fighty robots. Ah! Platform is a little tough. But challenge is okay. Alistair Smythe went over to DC and made some Batman Slayers. Oh, I'm shooting bats now. Or proper batarangs. My gunnerangs. It never really gets mentioned in the comics for some reason. The Joker probably smells like ass. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. That's okay. I think we can move on. You've seen what this is. I think this only has like 4, like we're in stage 1-3. I think it goes up to like, I think there's like 4 sub areas per stage and then 4 stages. So 16 stages total, such as it is. Pretty decent sized game. But yeah, looks good, plays good. Okay, this next one I'm really excited about. This is what I've really been looking forward to. We are going to play an itch.io release. People are still making Game Boy games, chat, to this day. I mean, it's kind of true of almost any legacy system. People are actually still making games that will run on it. But Game Boy in particular, like there's a lot of people out there like me who really enjoy the Game Boy aesthetic and are fascinated by the limitations of the system. So yeah, there was a request for a new Game Boy game that has come out recently-ish. We're gonna play it. Called Phobos Dare. Yes, there is GB Studio that lets you make Game Boy games for free, which is really cool. I actually have this on card. It's great. All right. New game. Anyone there? Well, press something then. You can cook up a tasty meal, cost 1 food pack. No, thank you. Good day, player. Inventory. No crops, no fish, no food packs. No seeds, no bait. Savings account, 0 Apsir coins. 0 days past. Dev note, you shouldn't stray too far. Don't go too deep into the forest. It's not worth it. You're too hungry to sleep. You need to consume at least 1 meal before sleeping. This looks like a child with the zoomies. Harvest complete. You now have 1 crops. 2 crops. 3 crops. Plant the seed. I don't have a seed to plant. Don't jump in the water. Just don't do it. Hello, stranger. Welcome. In this game, you reap what you sow. I'm interested in buying fish and crops. You have some of those, right? I don't know if you know, but there's a seed lying around here. Only 1 seed appears per day. Make sure to find that seed. It's placed at random. So double jump around here to look for it. Yeah, you can double jump. Talk to the tombstone here to save progress. Don't know what tombstones have to do with it, but it is what it is. If you run out of money and resources, that's game over. Best to just call it quits. I think it's all of it. Oh, and avoid sharp objects. They may kill you. Good luck with your new life. Got a magic seed. Save the game. It's a very quiet game. Would you like to buy a food pack? Sure. How many food packs would you like to purchase? More than 1. Can't afford a meal. Well, that's a problem, I guess. Would you like to offer a crop to the goddess? Doing so could bring you good fortune. Sure, why not? Offer a crop and finish your prayer. Hope she liked it. What? Is there something wrong happening here? You're a scientist, right? Since when did you become a farmer? Some sort of attempt at a fresh start, or maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway, stay away from the forest. A whole nother world out there. That fishing rod I want to sell you. It costs 10 coins. Make sure you still have money left. Food packs, fish bait, and all that. Not right now. I saw Bunny. I wouldn't go there if I were you. You may not be able to return. Once you get too far, there's no escaping it. Think about it. Is it worth losing it all for? Go back to your farm. That person doesn't say anything. Hello, you can call me Mr. Tombsy. That's because I'm a tombstone. Interact with me and I'll be your checkpoint. And if you need to reach higher, just jump again while in the air. It's called double jump. I'm sure you've done it before, as well as other things. Good luck. Okay. So I can double jump. It's a little finicky. Hey again. Should understand that in games like this, tombstones save your progress. Tombstones provide second chances. We don't want you rage quitting now, do we? Yeah, we're just hauling ass through this. Yeah, I died. No, I died again. Jesus. The controls are ever so slightly sluggish. Make some of this a bit challenging. Wait, what? That was mysterious. Hmm. That was odd. Those trees are on fire. Fairies are not what they seem. Don't trust the fairies. Don't let them get near you. It's the rules. There's no going back now. There's a town not too far from here. Lots of good folk. Oh, and there's a gift waiting for you. Up. Creepy. Good folk, maybe another name for fairies. Yeah. Uh-oh. Run that way. Well, this is odd. Lock. The button, the family logo is engraved on it. Okay. Listen, I need you to find 3 urns. There's nothing wrong with making sacrifices. We must be able to perform our duty. You understand, right? Oh, you're not gonna make that easy. Ow. You take the... Yes, I would love to take the urine. Thank you. You read my mind, video game. Fair murders pricks with surprise. I will say this game really could have used some additional sound design. See, the word lab is etched on its side. Yes. Although, like at present, that's really my only complaint. Like, I think this is really, really cool. I like the mystery vibe going on here. Also, we got our 3 urns. This is jars full of dead bodies from all around the base off a real thing in ancient Japan funerary practice. The body would be buried from the flesh, supposed to be dug and packed. Huh. Okay. Curious. 3 urns exactly. Very good. I presume you didn't have any problems. Everything's done then. I'll open the door that will set you free. Go through that vent. By the way, we're calling you Seth now. You're getting rid of your old name. No matter what they say, let the past go. You know the past doesn't matter, right, Seth? In a billion cycles. You've been a great follower. That is good. We're servants to the family's mission. That is our calling. It's all for humanity's future. Nothing matters more. Yes. I can't read that. Lack of music is my only complaint too. It's interesting to play glitchy horror game in the actual hardware. And it also makes moments like this more impactful when they do actually bring in the music. So, definitely not a deal breaker or anything. How long is this game? You'd like to see the full playthrough? I'm not really sure what we're doing here. I guess we all end up where we need to be. Life is funny that way sometimes. I'd kill for some cake right now. Need anything stranger? I have useless junk for sale. App, sir. Buy now. Sarah's Cake Shop. Welcome to Sarah's. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Pet the cat. Purr. Thank God we can pet the cat. Oh, piece of paper. Head researchers, the Proto-Dare 1985. Internal report about the Proto-Dare project. Research on the effects of deletion and restoration. Dino and Seth have successfully initiated testing. Dr. Rothstein and his research partners will. Sarah Gentner is an extremely promising subject. Must continue data collection. Passing out now. Sounds good, Drake. Now have a good one. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's kind of hard for me to stick with it right now. I am getting pretty tired. So I'm gonna stop this here. This is really cool. This is a really, really cool game. It's kind of everything that I had hoped for. But yeah, it's just exciting to me to have like Game Boy homebrews, to know that people are still making games for this system. It's just really, really neat. So also it's nice to be reminded of GB Studio, which is really, really cool. Giving you Axiom Verge vibes in regards to the story. Okay, hang on a sec. I gotta hang on. Well, okay. Give me one sec to mark down the old vote, new vote. Okay. All right, chat. This is gonna have to be kind of a quick vote since we're basically done with this. But voting is open. If you want a full playthrough of Phobos Dare, by all means vote for it. If not, don't. Such as it is. I think it's a fairly short game. I don't recall how long. Definitely one nighter at max. Okay. That's good to know. That is good. Curiosity was piqued. Key curiosity. I'm gonna run around a little bit more. I would kill for cake. Oh, Sarah's in here right now. She's been looking for you. Have a slice. She'd want you to have it. Oh, you don't need to pay up yet. Not here. Have it for free. Taking the slice. Is that for me? Thanks. I'm not giving you anything in return, okay? What'd you expect? We're going back to the barter system? Get a job. Hey, thanks for the cake. Why would you give this to a stranger? You don't even know me. Do you even know you? Hey, you heard you need a job. You'll need to buy useless junk. There's a sushi place not too far from here. I'll let them know you're coming. Okay. Greater public. Meow, sorry, I don't really have a job for you. Spots are all filled up. But looking you up made me realize something. You're a person of interest here. You know the apartment next door? There's a woman that lives there. She's been looking for you for a long time now. A long, long time. You might want to pay her a visit. Really? Hi, my name is Sarah Gentner. Have you seen my daughter? I have been here for a while. Oh, whoa. Okay. Things happen. Okay, so anyway, last chance to get in your vote. If you want to see more of this, vote for more of this. If you don't. Should play us another night? Yes, that is what the vote that you called is for. Yeah, we're not gonna do a full playthrough of this tonight. I'm just playing it a little bit more to give people time to get their votes in, because otherwise I was gonna move on immediately. All right, last chance, absolute last chance. Oh, you're really behind the stream. Okay. You might want to refresh and jump yourself back up to what is going on here. Huh, okay. All right. Voting is over, and as you all tend to do, it's a tie. So you did manage to tie it. Congratulations. Congratulations, everybody. Good job. Good job. Well done. I will mark that, and we will leave it to be a mystery if this will get a full playthrough or not. Just whoa. I've made a note of that. You did. You tied one on Thursday as well. Watching an ad, I can't tell what the outcome is. The outcome is a tie. Yeah, you know what it is. It's a tie. So yeah. Maybe Phobos Dare will come back. Maybe it won't. We'll see. All right. We got 3 more games, chat. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in this because over half of them are Warios. God damn it! I don't mean to keep flipping the page there. Play all 3 at the same time. Some things are even beyond my abilities, chat. Wario Land 3. Skipping right past Wario Land 2. I suppose it's fairly appropriate that Wario is an extremely farty sounding plane. Are you familiar with 3? No. I have only ever played the first Wario Land, which can also be considered Super Mario Land 3. I have not played Wario Land 2, or 3, or 4. English me, please. They're still in there desperately trying to make Wario the plane guy. Or they moved to biker. He looks particularly buff in this one. Ooh. It's a thingy. Oh, that's cute. I think you fucked it. Think you fucked it. Yeah, you fucked it. What the hey, Game Boy game with dual English and Japanese options? I mean, there's probably like... There's probably like 4 words of text in this game. So it probably doesn't make that big of a difference, really. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Never mind, there's actual dialogue in this. Hidden figure, are you awake, Wario? This world is in the music box you were peering into. I was the god that protected this world. But one day, a wicked being sealed away my power and took control of this world. Wario, I want you to find the 5 music boxes needed to break the hidden seal and recover my powers. If you find them, I'll send you back to your own world. Of course, all the treasure you find is yours to keep. Will you help me? Yeah. Wario, that guy that got brought to the world from America like Mario did? I have no idea what Wario's backstory is, honestly. Alright. So we got the temple, and then out in the woods. Yep. Yep, that's our boy. Wario Man. Wario's backstory is fuck you pay me. you swim or will I die? Oh my god! I love it. I wish I could get that as an animated emoji. That'd be great. Remember, the entire series is predicated on Mario needing to take a dump and getting sucked into a fantasy zone. Ow. Ooh. That is a giant fuck off key. And blame the modern isekai trend on... Oh, that was cool. Kind of fucked up with the tree, though. Oh my god, he's on fire! Holy shit, that was awesome! What the hell, man? Wario time! Hell yeah! It looks like maybe there were 4 treasure chests in this area, and I got one of them. Oh, cool. On to the peaceful village or the vast plain. Fuck you, tree. Where I just committed a violation of tree law. Wario is not beholden to your petty mortal laws. I did honestly... Okay, question. Is Wario, like, immortal in this game? That's the gimmick for Wario Land 2 and 3. Instead of taking damage, Wario gets flattened, set on fire, and so forth. Let's just install puzzles. That's so cool! I love that. That's so damn creative. Dude. I love that he's just some immortal dickhead now. I can't go down there. Okay. Alright, we're gonna vote on this. Let's do it. Continue game over Wario Land 3, yo. Protected by the power of greed. You loved this one as a teen? Yeah! And then... That's so funny. So this one's definitely much more of like a puzzle platformer. than like Wario Land 1 was. How interesting. I can't get up there. Well, asshole platformer Garrick wanting to use after this for tragedy on time until Pizza Tower. It will rely on Otis working things out, though. You are not wrong. Alright, I need that gray key. Oh wait, there's a whole thing of breakable blocks over there. Such an interesting way to go down through platforms. Puzzles gonna move on from root trees to Sand to Blake Manor for your logic fix. There we go. Nice. Huzzah, I did it. Okay, chat, okay, I'm just gonna call this vote. It's literally unanimous. Y'all really want to see more of this, apparently, so. Wario Land 3 goes on the list. We love Wario. I mean, people weren't super jazzed about Wario Land 1. Of course, maybe that one's a little too baseline. I mean, that one's really just like a pretty standard collectathon with just a few interesting powers. Nice that we did a noteworthy vote that wasn't a lie. Later entries find their identity. Yeah, this one definitely has a lot more character than Wario Land 1, and I'm super into it. One is so much less interesting. Yeah, I get you. Wario Land 1 was them trying to cram a fat ass into Mario Land. Okay, so yeah, let's just okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right, just making notes of these things so nothing falls through the cracks here. All right. Next up. I'm sorry, I do not mean to keep flipping that page. We go from Wario Land 3 to Wario Land 4. Otis yearns for Fester's Quest. I actually, like, we've talked about this before. I actually kind of like Fester's Quest. I kind of get it. Wow. Pyramid discovered. Legendary treasure nearly found, but accidents hindered findings. Legendary pyramid discovered. Depot Jungle. Now we're getting to the Wario we all know and love. Your release of Fester's Quest is a big quality of life improvements. It does, yes. Definitely does. Wario Land 4 is the one I would want to call a vote on since we're already taking that shot on the earlier entry. You can see where they went from here into WarioWare. Time to steal things I have no right to. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this pixel art is crazy good. Almost sad we skipped 2. I've been interested to see the evolution of Wario crammed into an hour-ish. You know, since the vote for Wario Land 3 was unanimous, since we've talked about the Wario series as a whole, since we've clarified why people weren't really interested in Wario Land 1, we could parlay this a bit into a series look like we do with other particularly notable platformers. You know, we're already past Wario Land 1. We could take a look at Wario Land 2. I mean, honestly, what I'll probably do is probably just load up Wario Land 2 one day, do that democratic like. If it's interesting enough for y'all, we'll do it. And if it's not, we'll just move on to 3. A Wario Land series playthrough, discounting 1, of course, is certainly not outside the realm of possibility. This one seems really cool. This one is gorgeous. This one plays really nice. Nice they teach you that one real early. This is GBA, yeah. Yeah, Wario Land 1. Wario Land 1 is on Game Boy. There we go. Okay. Wario Land 1 is on Game Boy. Wario Land 2 and 3 are on Game Boy Color. And then Wario Land 4 is GBA. Discounted 1 in Virtual Boy, which is the same problem as 1, but also the added baggage of being a Virtual Boy game. 2 is Game Boy with Game Boy Color upgrade, a la Link DX. Gotcha, okay. Whoa, it's a big ass diamond. Oops. There we go. Throw some shit too. There we go. Hey. Oh yeah, I see I have a life meter in this one. Well, that's a shame. Oh my god. Do I never bothered before? I get it. Germer's reputation was a mistake. That is a very durable croissant, isn't it? Nya ha ha ha. Hee-ho ha ha ho. Nice. Okay. I did it! I got the whole whatever the hell it is. Oh, we can do ass pounding too. What's this all about, then? Oh, that's trippy. It's a lot more like an arcade game with numbers flying everywhere and shit. Oh, there's... Oh, I can't get back up there. Huh, oh, okay. How curious. Best score. Damn. Game is always saved when you go back to it, pass it. Pizza Tower is basically a fan game of Wario Land 4. Is it? Okay. Mini game shop. Win medals in mini games. Wario's Home Run Derby, the Wario Hop, Wario's Roulette. Give it a try. Oh God, why? Fuse Tower and Anton Blast are both basically Wario 4 fan games. Hey, home run! Okay, cool. Really seeing where WarioWare comes from here? Yeah. True enough. Same that! Ah. No, I'm an idiot. So far you've earned 1 medal. Up 2 medals! Seems like maybe they didn't pace this one very well. Should have been just like a constant stream of balls. Waistline, take out contact. Bye-bye. Can't help but notice the ticker to keep track of how many home runs you've hit has 3 digits. Yeah, dude. Eva, same brain cell. Oh, okay. The pitches are gonna get tricky now. This might just be the rest of the stream. Baseball ASMR. Alright, there you go. Auto! Game over. Well, I got some medals. Alright, I tell you what. I'm gonna move on before we get caught up in something else. We have 3 more games. They're all over half Wario. Joke's on you. They're all Wario because one of them was this mini game. Alright, well this is really cool. I am now inspired, chat. Between Wario 3 and Wario 4, I'm inspired to take a more serious look at the Wario Land series, of which we've only really played the first one, which everyone, including myself, was kind of meh on. Obviously, we just need to stick with it a little bit harder to get to the good stuff. All right. I should take a serious look at the Waluigi series, which consists of what exactly? Black is Wario Land 2 is shockingly late, yeah. I mean, we're still a ways off from, like, Game Boy Color stuff, so. Yeah, some stuff kind of needs to be brought to the... Well, I mean, y'all voted to play Pokemon. It's clear you're tired of waiting, so. We'll be jumping ahead for that anyway, so. All right. Final game of GB Request Season. I think the real appreciator of this one is probably outright. Oh. Play Sonic on the Game Boy Advance. Sonic Battle specifically. Name entry, 5 letters. Are you fucking kidding me? This is my name entry, chat. It was made for me. Story mode, battle mode, challenge mode, training, mini game, battle record options. Story mode me. Sonic. Alright, I guess we're Sonic. Fight! Why don't you fight? Shoot. No, he said, dang, you piece of junk. Give me back the Chaos Emerald you took. Oh, what a piece of junk. Said I've already used your data to create a robot that does what I say, so I don't need you anymore. This is Emerald Town, the place where Sonic and his friends live. It looks like Eggman is up to no good with another evil scheme once again. This story begins as Sonic finds a mysterious robot at Emerald Beach. What the hell is this? The world ends with Sonic. Man, I'm so bored. What's this? It's a robot. Are you alright? Part of it's busted. Oh, it's dust. I wonder how long it's been here. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, it's moving now. Need any help? Can you walk by yourself? Triple ellipsis guy is not inspiring joy. Can't speak. Well, figures. Can't expect much from old Eggman. Get your every tails for us so we can help you out. Show power or I shall obey. Huh? What did it say? Show my power like this? Yeah. What? Whoa! I shall not represent and become of all. What's it saying? I wonder if this thing can even be fixed. Better tell you tales where it blows up. Tales where it's North Town. Follow me. Yeah. Looks like I arrived a little too late. It must have established a link already, but with Sonic. What a strange choice. Oh well, that won't stop the world's greatest thief, Rouge, from getting what she wants. Why'd they make the bat sexy, though? This is... okay. Well, we obviously found Tails' house. I didn't realize Tails employed the same architect as the Smiling Friends. You know the answer to that. Why did they make the other characters sexy is a real question. Someone's gotta be sexy. So this is Tails. No, that's Shadow. Shadow! Huh? Sonic the Hedgehog. Sorry, but I don't have time to play with you now. Hey, can you hear me respond? No, you must have already established a link. Shadow! Hey, you over here. Don't listen to me, eh? In that case, I'll destroy you with my bare hands. Hey, stop that. Get out of the way and give me that robot. No. If I say no, then I will destroy you too. What is the party? What is this? What is this? I can't. It's a 3D fighter featuring Sonic the Hedgehog on the GBA. I can't believe this exists. Giving seasick? No, I get that. Yeah, sorry. I know this is kind of fucked. Sweet. That's so fucking weird. And it has cards. Shadow Chop! Skill points have increased by 2. I still haven't regained my full power yet. Listen to me, whatever you do, don't let Eggman get a hold of the Geezoid. I'll be back. Until then, take care of it, Sonic the Hedgehog. Why does he use his full name? Big gimmick is you can customize your moveset. Obviously, we won't be seeing much of that. How's Eggman involved in this? Sonic, are you okay? What is that shadow? What is that, a robot? Oh, I found this robot by the beach. Things about to fall apart. Can you fix it, Tails? Where are you going, Sonic? I spotted a bat that I'm a little too familiar with lurking around. Taking the robot to the lab, Tails. Zoom. It's not Battle Network, because Battle Network is grid-based, whereas this is like freeform 3D. This is so weird. I had no idea something like this existed. Man, he's always on the run. Oh, well, I got a job to do. Oh, boy, let's head to the lab. Can you walk? So what are we doing next? World Downs with You felt like a closer comparison. See, I never played that. So I can't say myself, but... Alright, I guess we're going back to the beach. Hi, sugar. What do you want? Is that how you greet a beautiful woman? I don't have time for niceties. Besides, I have enough girls chasing me as it is. My God. The only girl I saw following you was a girl robot. Where is she anyway? What girl robot? You don't mean that robot. How about a wager? If I win, you have to partner up with me. You're planning to get a date, you'll still need to wait in line. Anyway. Quite a line, Shadow Eggman. Me and my boss are interested in your little robot. And I ain't waiting in lines, you see. Saw Shadow earlier. It said something about Eggman too, but wait, why isn't Master Thief interested in... Who's your boss, by the way? Robot's a special case. Has already established a link with you. This is an ordinary robot, you know. So about my little wager, if I win, you have to team up with me, okay? Don't you think it's a little too early to be getting romantic? If I win, you'll leave me alone, right? Better watch yourself. Don't overestimate an agent. You might get hurt.
Time to party.
Watch out, Sonic. If she beats you, she's gonna fuck you. Ow. Ow, I thought I was gonna air combo her, not the other way around. What? Okay, cool.
Sweet.
The combat's not too hard to figure out, at least. I won't give up just yet. I always get what I want. Wait, what?
Time to party.
That's... Why do I fight her again? I think the hardest part about this is just trying to get your attacks lined up. Because, I mean, you're Sonic, you move really fast. Also, for some reason, like, the movement sounds sound like Sonic's wearing tap shoes. Acceleration is if you're right past the enemy before your attack goes off. Yeah. Yeah, case in point. Oh my god, this is an even longer fight than the last one. Last time it was first to 3, and now it's first to 5. AI is leaving a little something to be desired, but definitely better than being too hard. Not bad. I think you've had enough for today. I'll see you later. Bye. Hey, come back. Hey man, Rouge and Shadow. That robot show is popular. I better go check out with Tails. Better had I? Tails lab. Located, located. Whoa. Oh, all right. Seems like you do some pretty nasty combos on people if you know what you're doing. Gotta go fast, the thing in the past, now gotta kick your ass. What's up, Uppy Ron? Good to see you. Tails, you alright? Hang on, I'll be right there. Tails, you alright? Sonic, you gotta see this. There's a robot that looks just like ours on the news. Apparently it's robbed a bunch of jewelry stores. Just encountered that fake, I think. I wonder if there are even more of them out there. It's all starting to get a little more interesting now. What do you find out? What do you find out? This robot has some amazing technology inside of it. Well, it sure doesn't seem that way. I won't even obey my commands. Just need to see it in action. Wait outside until I get ready. Alright, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one here, because I think I see what we're doing. Never played Sonic? Well, you definitely never played a Sonic game like this. This is Sonic Battle, which is like a 3D brawler, using Sonic characters, and a pretty, seems like a pretty in-depth story at least. But yeah, we are gonna we're gonna call it there because that was the last of our Game Boy requests. And we have made it through. So, yeah, fighting Sonic. Just as weird as you might think. All right, chat. So, that's going to do it for tonight. We made it through all 17 requests. Everything that you wanted to see has now been seen. We've experienced it. And we got Pokemon and Wario on our list for full playthroughs in the future. So, when I'm feeling in the mood for those, we currently have, just for your own reference, we currently have 4 games on the request list for democratic playthroughs. And in order, they are Breath of Fire 2, Cryptmaster, Pokemon Leaf Green, and Wario Land 3, which I am planning on parlaying into a look at the entire Wario Land series. So, we won't necessarily do those in that order, but I will certainly try to. That will be my intent. So, yeah, I can't really say when we might be starting in on these either. It won't be immediately after Dragon Quest. So. Really, 2 of those 4 actually series requests, which is worse, actually. Well, y'all know by now that series requests don't exactly tie my hands. We can go literal years between entries in a series. So, I ain't gonna stress about it. Yeah, I'll look forward to seeing one of them in a few years, exactly. So, yeah. Anyway, for the time being, tomorrow night is nothing. Sunday is the one night of the week I do not stream. You can count on me, chat. You can always count on me to not stream on Sundays. Monday, we'll be back with OG Dragon Quest, and we'll be finishing that up. Tuesday and Wednesday, I don't know. You gotta show up and find out. It's gonna depend on my mood. It's gonna depend on my wild inklings. We'll just have to see. Next Thursday, the Power Hours returns. We'll be starting December 1995, the last issue before things get weird. And that'll continue into next Saturday, and then next Friday is, again, I don't know, some kind of variety thing. We've done Curator Connect-Ageddon and Master System Odyssey this month, so who knows what we might get into next Friday. Could be just about anything. So, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for giving me this list of Game Boy games to look at. Thanks for being all engaged and excited about it and calling lots of votes. Like, this is the way it should work, you know? I like to have that direct line on what y'all are enjoying and what y'all want to see more of. So that was good. That was definitely a good thing. All right, let me go find somebody to raid. And then I am going to drag myself to bed. I am just gonna, like, drag myself face first across the floor, probably. I'll go throw you over to Dama. Dama is doing Hades too, as they tend to do. So I'll drop you off with them and get some sleep of the just, I think. So, again, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for night 2 of the Game Boy Request Night. Thank you for making Game Boy Request Night a possibility by having things that you want to stick in front of me. We had a good time. We played some cool stuff. We learned a lot about ourselves. It was good stuff. So anyway, hopefully I will see you all out on Monday for the epic conclusion of the original Dragon Quest. But till then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.